Good evening, Charlie. It's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. As promised, I want to make this video for you on this brand new 2020 Winnebago Minnie 2405RG. So we're really excited to have this model here, being that it's only a 7,800 pound gross vehicle weight and 5,800 pound empty weight. This can be towable by most small trucks. It is a really great size fifth wheel. Of course, the box is 24 feet. And on overall, it's going to be 26 feet 9 inches. The exterior height is 11 feet 3 inches. And it's only 7 feet wide. So the great thing about this RV is that even though it's the Mini, it is full of features. Just like their larger RVs, this does have a TPO roof, which holds up much better just as standard rubber. I know you're going to keep this RV kept under cover, which is a great idea. But if you ever do travel with it, it's more resistant to UV rays. There's less chalking, things like that. Also, the same paint that they use on their luxurious motorhomes, they also use on this one. So if you look really closely at the fibers, the fiberglass, you cannot see the fibers like you can on some other brands. So this paint's going to hold up a really long time. You can even see the reflection of the other RV next to it because the paint is so good. So this one does have a very large electric awning. I know you can keep it undercover, but just in case you ever want to take it out, you will have plenty of space outside. It also has a white LED light to help illuminate everything around you. This is going to be the storage up front right here. Pass-through storage. Great thing about the doors on these, they use the magnets, not the clips, so you don't have to worry about the plastic latches breaking like some other RVs. It's really easy to open with one hand as well. If you want to hook up a TV outside, it is ready for a TV right here. All you have to do is install a backer. We'll be happy to help you with that. You have the cable connection right here, 2 grounded power connections right here, and this is the furnace exhaust. So if you're standing outside, the great thing is you can get a little heat from the furnace exhaust, so that's definitely a benefit. You also have additional storage right here. And great thing about this RV, because it is a super light, these are independent torsion axles. So what's really great about it is it uses a rubber stabilizer system. So whenever you do travel, if you hit a pothole on this side, it's unaffected on the other side for much easier towability. This does feature marine grade speakers on the outside, so they'll hold up for a really long time. You can play music just inside, just outside, or both. Nice thing about the Winnebagos, the windows are tinted, so it gives you more energy efficiency and privacy. Here we have the solid steps. People absolutely love these steps. It's really easy for people of all ages to get in and out. They're aluminum, so they're lightweight and resistant to rust. The feet here are adjustable to different ground heights, so that's really nice. This door is a friction hinge door, so same thing with the storage doors. They do not have latches, so you don't have to worry about them becoming brittle and breaking over time. There's not a latch here, nor is there a pneumatic storm door type deal. So if it's windy outside, the door will just easily open itself. Nice thing about this too, there is a window inside of the door. Some RVs, people want windows, they have to cut it out, but with this one it's already there. Another thing about the screen door, it does have the screenshot right here, so the nice thing is the door will just close itself, so it won't let any bugs in. You also have this little slider right here, so you can prevent bugs from getting in, and it makes it really easy to open and close the door with that little thing right there. This is the window I'm talking about in the door, so it does offer you a little bit of shade as well if you want to close it. This RV also has an extra large door handle. It's got 3 folding positions, so you can fold it right here, and right here. But some RVs just have a tiny little plastic handle, but this one's really large, so it's easy to get in and out. Again, this is the Winnebago 2405RG. Great thing is, this RV is prepped for solar. So I know you have power at your property, but if you ever wanted to get solar power, this will keep your battery charged, keep your lights on. Really awesome thing about the Winnebagos, because of their construction, all aluminum framing, upgraded paint on the outside that gives you better insulation, and also the block foam insulation. This has extreme weather, so you really don't have to worry. It's going to hold up really well. It also has the off-road package, so the tires are larger, and it's got a little riser to give you a little bit extra ground height. So if you ever do take it, off the road, it'll hold really well. And the tanks are also heated and enclosed as well. So this is pretty much as good as you can get in an RV. This is the access panels for the refrigerator in case you ever need maintenance. That's where you get to it. The tail lights on this RV are LED, so they're super bright. Much brighter and safer versus conventional bulbs. They'll also last a lifetime. This RV is also prepped for a backup camera as well. If you want to add one, we can help you out with that. This is the range hood for the kitchen, so whenever you're cooking you can vent everything outside so your RV doesn't smell like food all day long. Spare tire is conveniently located on the back just in case you ever need it. This is the ladder to where you can access the roof, so if you ever want to inspect your roof, it's really easy. You don't have to grab a ladder, it's already built onto it. This RV's 30 amp service, so this is where the main power is right here. Great thing about 30 amp, it is basically universal. Most RV parks have 30 amp, so you won't need an adapter or anything like that. Right over here is the dump for the gray tank, so that's the sinks and the showers. This handle right here. And here is the slide, the single slide on this one. And right over here, really great, super bright light right here. So if you need to access your connections outside at night, you can still see what's going on. This is the docking station. So you have prep for satellite, prep for cable if you want to add additional programming. This does have an outside shower with hot and cold water. So if you want to wash your feet off before you go in, you don't have to get your RV all dirty. This is the switch right here. Whenever you're at your property and you're running on city water, main water, you just have the switch down here. If you ever want to take potable water with you, you just flip the switch and it fills up your tank right there. This is the gas and electric 6-gallon rapid heat water heater. So as long as you have propane or electricity, you can constantly get hot water. And right over here, this is going to be the black dump for the sewer tank. And this is going to be storage right here on the other side. This is the nozzle for the outside shower right there. And then also, one last thing I forgot, speaking of black tanks, this is your black tank flush. So nice thing about this, I know we were talking about cassettes and everything like that, but what you can do whenever you dump your black tank, all you have to do is hook up a water hose, hook up a water hose, open up the black tank, and then turn the water on, and this will let all the built-in nozzles do all the work and clean the tanks out for you. It reduces smell, gives you more accurate tank reading. This is the most efficient way to clean it versus getting a wand and sticking down the toilet or doing the old ice trick, and you know, that only applies when you're towing it down the road. But this is the best way to keep your tanks clean. Right over here is the control for the front jacks. Electric, all I have to do is press this button here. You can raise and lower. The rear two are manual, but you know, since you're keeping it parked for the most part, it'll be really easy to set up. This is the plug for solar power right here. If you ever want to add the solar connections, this is a 10 amp connection. And right over here, this is where the battery goes. Great thing about our dealership, if we can earn your business, we will wash it, detail it, install a deep cycle interstate marine battery right here, and we'll do a full systems check. Our technicians will spend a good hour with you, show you how everything works, answer any questions you have. This RV also has a battery disconnect right here, so if you want to store your RV for a long period of time and not have it plugged in, you can just flip that switch and it'll save your battery from depleting. Right here is where the 2 propane tanks go. These are honestly the smaller tanks, but we can upgrade them to larger ones if you would like. But considering that most of the appliances on here can run on electricity, shouldn't be too big of a problem. Alright, now we can go inside. Okay, so here we are inside of the 2020 Winnebago Micro Minnie 2405RG. This is a rear galley or rear kitchen. So this is really an awesome couples coach. It's really lightweight, easy to tow, and you have the really great ceiling height and everything. So right over here, this is a gas and electric refrigerator. So as long as you have propane or power, you can always keep your food cold. This is an 8 cubic foot, so that's a really good size refrigerator. I like on this new model how they have the stainless steel front that gives it a really nice modern look. You have a little bit of storage underneath here. This is the breaker box, so in case you ever flip a breaker, you can easily access it by the door. Here is where your main controls are, so you have a light switch, You can turn the awning power off and on, and then control the awning from right here. Turn the slide power off and on and control the slide right here. Light switches. This is where you monitor your tanks. You can monitor the battery, fresh tank, black tank, gray tank, and second gray tank. You have control for the water pump. So if you go dry camping, the water is not pressurized, so you need this pump in order to circulate the water through your RV. You can turn your water heater from electric to propane right here. This is the residential power microwave. It's 1,000 watts, so it'll very quickly heat up food. It also has a carousel, so it'll evenly and quickly heat it up. This is the range hood I was talking about, so it actually works whenever you're cooking. If you have this on, it will vent outside just like a home. This is the stove and oven. It's got a glass insert to give you extra space right here. So whenever you're ready to cook, you can just lift this up, fold it back, and that acts as a little backsplash. This is a 3-burner design like the old 4-burner ones, so you do not need any specialty pots and pans. It also has igniters on the stove top, so that's really nice. And here you have the oven. And also a little bit of storage underneath here as well. And really great thing, you do have 2 standard power connections for a coffee pot, blender, whatever you need. And also 2 USB chargers, if you want to keep your phone charged, stuff like that. One thing I really like about the Winnebagos is their cabinetry. So this is real wood. And honestly, the cabinetry in this is nicer than the cabinetry in the house that I'm renting right now. So this will hold up really well, with humidity or anything. So just really nice touch. You can just really see and smell the quality difference in the Winnebago versus anything else. Nice thing about the blinds, they're the accordion style, really easy to open and close, unlike the old style ones like this. Now these have to be the old style, but let me turn the slide on. But that's for fire safety purposes. But this one's a little bit further away, so you don't have to worry about it. Nice thing about the sink, it is a dual bowl stainless steel, so it's more sanitary versus plastic. That's one of my pet peeves with RVs, is just seeing plastic sinks in the kitchen. So this is definitely more sanitary, and it's not going to sting with coffee or soda. You also have a high-rise faucet, so it makes it easier to wash dishes and things. Tons of storage underneath here. And also all these drawers, tons of storage there. There's 4 of them. So plenty of room for utensils and everything. And right over here, this is where the single slide is with the dinette. So the great thing is, you can seat 4 adults here comfortably, enjoy a meal, play a card game, whatever you want to do. And you also have storage underneath here. And this does turn into a bed. So, you can sleep 2 people on there. You also have storage underneath here. And here we have the entertainment center. So the radio is multi-purpose, AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth. It does come with an HD antenna, so you can catch local channels. It is prepped for cable satellite, as we saw outside, so you can get additional programming if you would like. Here you have more overhead storage. This one does include a TV. And you do have storage right here as well for whatever you need. Right over here, additional storage, little closet area. It's really big. And right down here, this is where the furnace actually heats your RV. So it's pretty centrally located. If you're sitting in the living room, you have no problem staying warm right here. This is the thermostat control for the AC and also the furnace. Overhead storage here. More storage here. And this sofa is a jackknife sofa. You got storage underneath there that's coming in from the outside, and if you want to turn it to a bed, it's just as easy as that. So really you can sleep 6 in here, just depending on how tall you are and everything. Alright, so now we can go to the bathroom. Here we are. Here you have the medicine cabinet. Pretty good storage. One thing I really like about the Winnebagos is that they actually have stainless steel in the bathroom, so that's pretty rare to see. Whenever you're brushing your teeth and stuff like that, this is going to be much more sanitary versus plastic. You also have storage underneath here for whatever you need. and also 2 outlets for a blow dryer, trimmer, whatever you need. And you also have a towel holder. You also have this vent right here. So, you know, if you ever do want to travel, one thing that's great to do, you can have this open, have a window open, and have the fan on. It'll keep it 15 degrees cooler in here versus not having it. So that way, whenever you arrive to your destination, your AC doesn't have to work as hard to cool down. But the good thing is that is a ducted AC. You have control to the vents right here, so you can control the airflow wherever you want. It is a 15,000 BTU versus the 13.5, and because of Winnebago's insulation and the size of this RV, you really shouldn't have any problems keeping it cool. Here you have the shower. This is a really cool door. Honestly, sometimes that safety glass can be a little bit difficult, especially when you're traveling, but this is really nice. You don't have to worry about it as much versus the safety glass. Let me go ahead and just pan down here. Pretty good size shower considering this is an ultralight. And let me just go ahead and stand in here. So Charlie knows, you know, I'm about 6 feet tall, average size guy, and I still have plenty of headroom right here because of the skylight. But even without the skylight, you know, you still have a pretty good amount of space right there. So plenty of room to take care of business in here, change, do whatever you got to do. And here we are in the main bedroom. So great thing about this, I did confirm this is a true 60 by 80 bed. So any mattress will fit perfect, bedding will fit perfect. You do have 2 windows, so it really opens it up. You can get some ambient light coming in. You do have the wards on both sides to store clothes. That's pretty deep right there. And then also you do have 2 chargers right here. You have 2 outlets right here, and then you also have USB chargers above the little shelf right there. And then great thing about this RV, it does have storage underneath the bed, and they're on struts, so it makes it really easy. You know, with one hand you can just open this and access all your storage underneath there. And then again, you do have this other duct right here, so you can either open it or close it, so that way you can control the airflow however you want it. And then you do also have a vent above the, or rather it's not really a powered fan, it's just a little duct, so you can open that up, you know, if you want to get cross ventilation on a cooler day. It does also have connections right here, auxiliary, or coaxial rather, and power connections, so you can mount a TV in here as well if you would like. And nice thing about here, you have this angry octopus to hang clothes or towels, and then you also have this towel holder right here. And that's about it. So let me just give you one last look in here. Well, okay, Charlie, again, it's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. Thank you so much for coming out today, spending time with us, and giving us the opportunity to earn your business. If you have any questions or concerns, please give me a call, 979-253-2611. Thanks so much.